Thanks for tuning in to Jam Happy Hour, benefiting Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. I'm Michelle, the M in Jam Sellers, that with my husband John, we started a decade ago. Sweet Relief is a nonprofit fund that provides financial assistance for career musicians and industry workers who are struggling to make ends meet. And with your help, over the next 12 months, Jam Sellers is committed to raising $25,000 for Sweet Relief. Simply listen in, comment, share, or like, and Jam Sellers will donate $1 up to $2,500 per show if you do. Plus, you can click or text to donate directly to Sweet Relief. So pour yourself a glass of butter Chardonnay and get ready to enjoy some new music. Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Welcome into the Jam Happy Hour. It's my favorite night of the month because this one happens to benefit the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. We're going to have a great time getting to know Zach Hood, jumping in tonight from New York. Hi, thank you so much for being here.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
We love it. It's an hour of getting to know you better, but also raising money for this incredible fund, our Sweet Relief Musicians Fund that we love to benefit, helps out just live music in general. And like when you walk into a concert, when you walk through the front doors of some live music, what's the first feeling that hits you, Zach Hood?
I just went to a show last night.
Nice. All right.
It's amazing. It's I don't know. It's beautiful, really. Seeing like everybody just gather around for like this person's music and everybody can relate to it and like find something in the music. It's amazing how like people can take something from music and like just relate to it.
Was this an artist that you already knew that you were excited to see, or like, oh, it's a live venue, let's go?
It's one of my buddies, Miles Smith. He was just here. Yeah. But he's insane. He's blowing up. He's very, very talented.
I was like, Miles Smith.
Yeah. He goes, you and stargazer.
nice name drop, just to like drop the whole night. What an amazing show. That's one of those shows that you actually do leave from feeling so electric and so just like up and positive and amazing. I want to talk about your live shows. I want to talk about your music and what's coming up in the near future. But the beauty of the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund here in the Jam Happy Hour is it is a collaborative effort. So when you start playing or when you start talking or people have questions, every like, every comment, every share, we donate $1 on your behalf, well, our behalf, everybody's behalf, to this fund. So click and like and share an emoji away. We want to jump in on our first song to kind of set the tone for the evening here in the Jam Happy Hour. Zach Hood, what would you like to kick off the night with?
I'm gonna do a song called "When She Was Mine."
All right. Do you want to give us the story behind it, or you want to let it speak for itself?
I'll let it speak for itself. All
right. Well, here you go. Zach Hood, take it away in the Jam Happy Hour.
She wants a family dog and 3 whole kids, a wraparound porch with a swing on it, a pickup truck so we can all fit in. A family man that treats her right, holds her hand and holds her tight, wants a man that loves her more than life. When she was mine, when she was mine. I got a big old heart and a Honda Accord, some gas on my car that I can't afford, but I can take you where you wanna go. When I look back in 10 years' time, will you be shotgun by my side? When I be driving home alone on 75, singing when she was mine. When she was mine. When she was mine. Oh. Time moves fast, but you move faster. All our love and all our laughter, it means nothing now. 'Cause now you got a family dog and 3 whole kids, a wraparound porch with a swing on it, a pickup truck so you can all fit in. You got a family man that treats you right. He holds your hand and he holds it tight. You got a man that loves you more than life. I'm out of time. When she was mine, when she was mine, oh, when she was mine. Heck yeah.
You started with a sad one.
Yeah, it is very.
Do you tend to write from a place of experience or kind of like a place of storytelling?
100% experience. I feel like it makes the songwriting so much easier. Like if it's coming from like a real place and experience. Yeah. I will say that one was like kind of because I wrote it when I had a girlfriend. Like we were
Uh-huh.
stuff, and I was like, these are all the things that she wants, but what if I were to lose you? Like type of thing. So I kind of like twisted it. And now it's even more sadder because we're broken up.
Ah, it's like self-fulfilling prophecy in some kind of way.
I guess I manifested it on accident.
Oops, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I, and I could be wrong, a lot of sound influences kind of like going on. Again, it's just one song. We're one song in here, the Jam Happy Hour with Zach
Yeah.
Lynn. But I'm curious, like what kind of music did you grow up with?
You know, I listened to so the first artist like that got me into singing was Bruno Mars. Um, yeah, I was
Start at the
so
top.
good, bro. He's insane. I think he's the best like male vocalist
He
of like
may be. I'm not going to argue that with you at all.
absurd.
Mhm.
But yeah, Bruno Mars. I listened to him, the album "Doo Wops and Hooligans." I was in the back of my mom's car at like 7 years old or like 8 years old, just like when I was your man. I was just like screaming like
Oh, so
everything.
good.
But yeah, Bruno Mars, and then later on, Shawn Mendes was like so inspiring. Like he's like the main reason like I started posting my songs and like just singing basically online, like
On
on
socials,
Instagram and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I remember when I was in middle school. This is so embarrassing, but I would
All
like
been
take
there.
requests and stuff, and like I would
Oh,
post online. But I was like such a shy kid. Like I was the kid that would like go up to present a project and like shaking, like. And the cheerleaders came up to me in the gym and they were like, "Hey, could you sing like Life of the Party and stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I just like post. That's how like I got my start, like really, really posting.
you were comfortable in music.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
That's really cool. And
Heck yeah.
somebody tonight could actually be like, "Oh, well, I like to do that too." I find
Yeah.
it more often than not, like if people have that barrier of that screen, that
Hmm.
separation, that maybe they are a
Yes.
little more like, "Oh, I can do that." Nobody's gonna watch this, and all of a sudden it's like click, click, click,
Yes.
click, and oh, people are watching this now.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. I never sang in front of anybody except for like my mom and my brother, obviously.
Hmm.
But like I don't know. It just kind of got me out of my comfort zone knowing that people were watching it and liking it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm not that bad. I can probably sing in front of
What was that
somebody.
like though? Like the first time you realized that people were like actually watching it, were you like, oh?
I was like, oh my God. No, I was like so shocked. I would like run out of my room and go show my mom. I'm like, look at this. People like it. Freaking out. It was awesome.
So, but now you're doing it. Now you're literally you've released a lot of music over the last couple of years. I mean, this is your thing. This is your passion. When you think back to that kid was like, "Oh, I'll just post some stuff online," to where you are now, like what would you say to that kid back then?
I'd say keep going. It's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like, I never thought it would go somewhere, but I did think that, I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I was just posting videos because I like to do it.
Hmm.
And people just kind of held on to it and they genuinely liked it. So I was like, I'm not going to stop now. But I don't know. I'm happy that kid kept posting because now I get to
Yeah.
do this. It's so much fun.
Who's behind you?
This is my friend Sor Utah. He's
What's
amazing.
up?
He's going to be playing some
Hey, sorry,
guitar
you
for us.
saw.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
We were
bro.
talking offline. Like everybody's favorite catchphrase right now is like, "Let's go." And
Yeah.
we're blaming that on. It could be Brady, it could be not, but it's a great way to just kind of talk about this hour. We're all about playing the music and obviously supporting a great cause. And if you are already a fan of Zach's and you have a request, I mean, drop it below that comment. will be a dollar donation on your behalf to the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. Or if you're just feeling some kind of way while you're enjoying the music, again, comment along. What would you like to play for us next here in the Jam Happy Hour?
This one, flashbacks, right? Yeah. This one's very sad.
Oh, great. Well, I
It's
think I got wine.
yeah, literally. That's is actually perfect for this. This is the first song I ever released. I just like went to LA. I wasn't living there. I was just visiting, just like seeing, like getting my feet wet in like sessions and like just get it like singing into a microphone for the first time, you know?
Oh, wow.
But this was like my very first session I ever did. It's called Flashbacks. It's about my parents' divorce when I was 8 years old. It's like the hardest thing like a kid should have to go through.
Brutal age, too.
Yeah, I know. It's like, cause I don't know. There's like a lyric in here. You'll hear it, but it's like, I thought mom and dad were supposed to last forever. You know what I mean? But it's sad, but I'll do it.
I mean, let's go for it. We'll unpack it with our
Let's do
therapist afterwards.
Heck yeah.
You ready, brother? Let's run it.
Here's that good in the Jam Happy Hour. Enjoy.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, should we do the mute thing? Take it off?
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Here we go.
let's run.
I thought that mom and dad were supposed to last forever. They promised at the altar, now the family. They were young in love and didn't know any better. And start a family there together. Things they changed when you walked away. You left me wondering if you ever came. Wish you stayed, but I'll be okay. Cause I learned from you that life's not always fair. I've been getting flashbacks of hearing you fight behind the door. And know you never call back. I don't even miss you anymore. Cause I've been doing fine without you in my life. I've been getting flashbacks. I've been getting flashbacks. Driving down the highway to the schoolyard, and you tell me stories about when you were young. You used to be my hero, and then you put up your guard. I used to be so proud to be your son. Things they changed when you walked away. It's funny how the tables on and turn. From 4 to 3 when you go out to eat, and mama sitting by herself again. I've been getting flashbacks of hearing you fight behind the door. And know you never call back. I don't even miss you anymore. Cause I've been doing fine without you in my life. I've been getting flashbacks. I've been getting flashbacks. Now I know how not to treat the loved ones I outgrow. Take me home before we got caught in the undertow. I've been getting flashbacks of hearing you fight behind the door. And know you never call back. I don't even miss you anymore. Cause I've been doing fine without you in my life. I've been getting flashbacks. I've been getting flashbacks.
Nice, brother. Kill it.
Again, a sad song, but unfortunately something a lot of us can kind of relate back to.
Yeah.
With, broken families or blended families, or, that song being 2021.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that was 3 years ago already, but singing it now versus when you wrote it, does it feel different, or does it take you right back to that same place?
It's my favorite song I've ever made. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that song, really. And we wrote it in like 20 minutes. So it like just like spewed out. Like it literally just came from the heart.
I am not a songwriter, but I have always heard those flash songs are the ones that are
they're the best. Yeah.
the big ones.
No, it's amazing. And like at shows and everything, like people will come up to me and like talk about Flashbacks, the song, and they're like, "Thank you so much. I can connect with this," and it means so much. That's all I want to hear. It like makes me so happy that people can.
It has to be very interesting to write something so very personal and then, put it out there. And all of a sudden you
Yeah,
have people you don't even know walking up to you being like, thanks for that, or that's my
yeah.
story, or, that's exactly how I felt. How is that as an artist to create something, put it out, and have it brought back to you in a completely different form?
Yeah. I was so scared to release that song. Very, very scared. My first song ever, like just coming out hot like that. You know what I mean?
You're like, let's just put it
Um,
all out there.
yeah, it's so vulnerable. And like some of the kids that I went to high school with and everything, they text me after it came out, they're like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't know like you went through that.
Oh,
And yeah, it meant the world, but I don't know. I feel like in this day and age, like you have to be vulnerable. Like
yeah.
it doesn't even have to be like sad. Like tell the people you love them and everything. I need to get better at that. But yeah, just being vulnerable.
Authenticity.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing.
Authenticity. Speaking of the people that you love, we love benefiting Sweet Relief Musicians Fund in this show this evening. So if you are enjoying the music or you have any questions, every like, comment, and share, we will donate $1 on your behalf to an incredible fund, because I fully believe live music will save people. Sometimes when you least know you need it, you will find yourself in a situation where you're at a show and a song will hit differently, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I feel seen, or I feel heard, or I can connect with that. And you're about to do some live shows
Yeah,
here in the very near future. How exciting is it to get out on the road?
I am so so excited. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I recently did a show in Tuscaloosa like a month ago, but
Roll
other than that,
Tide. Let's just put
let's
it
go.
out there.
I'm a Georgia fan. Go Dogs.
We'll
But
allow it.
yeah, you guys did beat us, but
I mean, it's the only team we beat this year, but that's fine. We'll
yeah.
digress. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's the healthiest rivalry next to, the Iron Bowl. Well, okay, we're doing that
Yeah.
thing. All right. So you're playing in Tuscaloosa,
Yeah, it's been a minute. I
a
played a
great live
show.
music town, by the way.
Yes, so the venue was insane. Druid City Music Hall, absurd,
Yeah.
so so
Good
good.
vibe.
But yeah, I played that a month ago. But other than that, I haven't performed in a minute. It's been so long. So my first headline tour starts November 8th in Nashville. We're doing Nashville, Chicago,
Chicago.
LA, and New York.
Just little baby markets.
Yeah, yeah, you know you.
I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun though, and I say it all the time, but it's my favorite part of what I do. Just getting to like,
How do you psych yourself up for something like that, though? I mean, like, you're leaving home, you're doing 1,000 plus miles, like,
yeah,
and you're going to be at a different place every time. And people, like, if you've never like done any kind of like a tour atmosphere, you don't know where your bed is, you don't know where your bathroom, the shower, where you're going to eat. Like, it's a
yeah.
crazy vagabond life. Why do you sign up for it?
Because I love seeing the people. Like I don't know. When I first blew up, quote unquote, blew up,
Hmm.
when Isabel came out, it was during the pandemic, so I didn't get to do any live shows. I didn't like
Gotcha.
get to, so I can only like take so much from like behind a screen. Like I could see comments and like people doing videos and stuff, but it's different when you like see them in person. So like that's like the number one reason why I want to do it, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. I really don't.
Take me into that moment. Take me into that moment when you're on stage and you're singing and you catch an eye of someone in the audience who has given it back to you 100%.
Dude,
What
I just start
happens?
like I start smiling, I start like geeking out, like I don't even know. It's so cool, and like hearing them sing the words back to me, it's unreal. It really is. And like when I'm like singing flashbacks, for example, I would see like people crying and stuff. I'm like, oh god, don't cry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's so so cool.
So if you are interested, Zach is going to hit the road. Like, again, he talked about the dates between Nashville and Chicago and LA and New York. Just like little small town markets. It's all listed on the Instagram. But are there plans to tour more so in 25?
I would say, yeah, 100%. I want to get on the road as much as I can. We don't have anything in the books right now,
Mhm.
um, being transparent, but 100% I want to. So I think we'll do
Put it in
it.
the universe.
Yeah.
But you have, I
Exactly.
mean, first, I don't want to put this in the weird way. For someone who's been at it for a few years, you have a very big catalog of songs.
Yeah.
And, typically a lot of artists will do like 2 or 3 songs a day, songs a year. But obviously that's changing now. People are like
Yeah.
just crank, crank, single, single, single. And it's not even so much about the album or the EP or like the full thing. So what is that for you? Like you're creating a song, like from birth to post, like
Yeah.
do you hold on to it? Do you finesse it? Do you make it the best that you possibly can? Or do you like, you know what? This is how it's meant to be. Let's go.
Yeah. Whenever I make a song, like after you write it, like the day of, I usually know, like, not if it'll come out, but I know it's like a really good one, and like I want to try to get this one out.
Yeah.
But dude, I'll play that song like 500 times before it's released. Like no joke. Like I'll like when I'm falling asleep, I'll just like lay down, put my phone down, just like just keep replaying it. But yeah, making it perfect. Like, and I try to release a song every like 2 to 3 months,
hmm
apart from each other. But yeah, I play it
You,
so much before it comes out.
well, and here as an artist, I'm sure you're sitting on a ton of music too
Yes. Oh my gosh. I
that
probably
you've
have
already
like,
got that we don't know about.
yeah, I have a lot. I definitely do have a lot. I have around like 300.
Utah behind you's already laughing. He already
Yeah,
knows.
it's insane. He's heard like a bunch of them.
It's like so much.
Yeah, I have like 300 something songs, like just like sitting.
How hard is that?
I know. It's so hard. I wish I could just click a button and they all go out there, but
You
sadly it's not.
can.
I don't know. Just having like 300 songs on my Spotify.
The internet. It's
Yeah,
a
man.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, obviously there's a plan and stuff like
Yeah.
that. As a non-artist, I've always thought like you have something that's like right here and it's like so great and it's so good to
Yeah.
go. You're like, how do you not just go poof? But
I know. I want to. Plus, like the label and everything, it's like a whole process. So, like, she's like, brother, let me drop 300 songs.
not like it used to be. We'll get into that though. It feels like a great transition into our third song here this evening. What would you like to play for us next here in the Jam Happy Hour?
Let's see. Let's do. So, this one came out 4 months ago?
Yeah.
Probably like 4 months ago.
Fresh.
Yeah. It's a song about. So, I lived in LA for 3 years. And I wrote this song a week before I moved to Nashville. And it's just about like moving across the states, going back to where I'm from, like the South. In LA, don't get me wrong, I loved it. It did a lot for me. It like started my career. I met a lot of friends and everything.
There's nothing like living in the South.
Nothing. I was missing something. I knew I was happy in LA, but I could have been way happier in the South and everything. You know, the food, the people, like it's just the atmosphere. So I feel like I was missing something, so I wrote this song for the South, and it's called Fireflies in Southern Weather.
Oh, so good. All right, here you go. Fireflies in Southern Weather. It's that good.
go.
And Jam Happy Hour.
Let's run it.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, my man's gonna move across the country. Did it once, I can do it all again. Nothing here but a final love around you. Say goodbye to all my lovely friends. Hey! Grateful for the party times and memories. The time I broke my shoulder on that hill. All my friends are still making fun of me. Kinda hoping that they always will. You and I were meant to be like broken roses and gasoline. Maybe we were never meant to stay. You and I, we go together, fireflies in southern weather. Maybe things are better off this way. Coming home. Oh, yeah. without chasing everything you said when you were young. 'Cause one day all of this is gonna make sense. Till that day, yeah, I'll be on the run. You and I were meant to be like open roads and gasoline. Baby, we were never meant to be. You and I we go together, firefly in southern weather. Maybe things are better off this way. I'm coming home. Hey, hey, listen now. Took some time to figure out. Now I know I got something to be. Busy from the ups and downs. In the end, it all works out. Always in the blending on my feet. You and I were meant to be like open roads and gasoline. Maybe we were never meant to stay. Hey, you and I we go together, firefly in southern weather. Maybe things are better off this way. I'm coming home today.
Yeah.
It's so fun because I internally I laugh because I'm thinking about where you're from, and if people don't know Daphne, Alabama,
Yeah.
it is Lower Alabama. We like to refer to it as the LA,
Yeah.
and it is a different kind of Southern. It's a great kind of Southern. I mean,
Yeah.
it's on the water. It's close to the bayou. You're not far from like Mobile and New Orleans. So you get like all of those French influences coming in too. Like, what a cool way to grow up. And obviously influencing the music too.
Yes, exactly. It's yeah. I'll say it 1,000 times. The beaches there are so beautiful,
So
so
beautiful.
beautiful. The sand, like
They keep getting
everything.
beat up by Mother
Yeah,
Nature, but they're
I
just
know. Give them a break.
give them a break. But
Yeah,
it's a beautiful, beautiful part of the world.
it really is. They have this festival called Hangout Fest down there, and
Yes.
yeah, so here's a story. I was it was right after high school. Me and my friends. It was like in May, so like we had just graduated. We're like, we gotta go to this festival.
Hang
And
out
so we
somewhere.
went. The first ever live show I've ever been to. I was like 18 years old. I have never been to like a live concert, nothing, anything
Wait,
before.
what? That
I
was your
know.
first show at 18?
Yes, yes.
Not a
Isn't that
bad one.
crazy? Right, yeah.
Not a bad
So,
one. Who was headlining that year?
Travis Scott. Travis Scott was performing. Yeah,
Some guy
insane.
known as Travis Scott.
Yeah,
Okay.
some little artist. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
No, it was
Sorry.
insane. It was so cool. But yeah, the first show I saw, or the first person I saw perform was Bryce Vine, and I remember just like sitting there, like
Oh, yeah.
everybody's like singing the lyrics and stuff, but like I'm like just like locked in on like him, and like I'm like, bro, you are living my dream. I was like, I want to do this so bad. So that
Mm.
like lit a fire in me to like want to make music and stuff. And like 2 years later, I performed there, so it was like a full circle. It was insane.
Right in your own backyard.
Literally,
Right
it
in that
was
place where you kind of manifested it.
yes,
Like,
it was a beautiful moment too. Like my family, my friends, like came out, and I don't know, it was emotional, but like amazing. So cool.
so I'm curious, like in a moment like that, that is so big and so emotional and obviously like so like full circle, like you said, like, can you even be in that moment? Or you, as the artist, you're like, I have to give the performance of the century. Or as a human being, you're like, this is amazing.
I'm gonna be honest, I black out. I don't even like. I just
Love a
like
good blackout.
before it, I'm just like so nervous, and then right when I walk out on stage, I'm like, all right, it's not even me, it's somebody else performing. Like I'm not even
Yeah.
there.
I've heard that from so many artists over and over and over again. Like in those big moments, they're like, I don't even know what happened. That's like an athlete going back and watching the tape and being like,
Exactly. I did that.
I did that great. So that's
Exactly.
so cool, though. And
Yeah.
I love a full circle moment, too. And the fact that that was your first concert
Yes.
is kind of bonkers because here, now you are as an artist going out on the road and touring,
Hmm.
your concert's going to be somebody's first concert.
That's crazy. That's a cool statement. That's really, really cool. That's so sick, dude.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
You could inspire someone to do roughly the same thing.
Yeah. When we were at this Tuscaloosa show, and it was this mom and this boy, and they like came up to me. They're like, his mom was like, the kid was like a little shy, but the mom was like, he wants to like start singing and stuff, like doing videos and stuff. And I was like, no way. I like saw him like in me as like a younger kid. I was like, dude, just run it, just like post like everything. And like I followed him, and he's just like posting stuff. It's so cool to see that, like, I don't know, and like the
You're
most
doing the
humbling way
thing.
possible. Yeah, it's
You're literally
so
doing what we're
cool.
talking about. You're Travis Scotting that kid.
Travis Scott. Yeah.
Or you're Bryce
Yeah.
Vining that kid, I should say.
Yeah, literally. Travis Scott. He's so
Music's
cool.
pretty cool. If you are enjoying the music here with Zach Hood this evening, definitely add him to all of your playlists, whatever platform you're on, your Spotify's, your iHearts, your Amazons, every little click and like and share. It definitely kind of bumps up the algorithm. So if you're enjoying it, please share with your friends and you know whoever you like to enjoy music with. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the show here this evening, here in the Gem Happy Hour, please drop your favorite Southern emoji, whether it's a glass of sweet tea or, I don't know, maybe a beignet. Drop it in the comments below and we'll donate $1 on your behalf to the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund, which we love to support because live music just honestly saves lives and souls and hearts and brains and in this environment that we're all living in. And as we were talking about, Zach's definitely going to be being on the road here very, very soon on November 8th. What does the new year bring for you? What are you looking forward to in 25?
Just evolving as an artist, as a person. I don't know. I want to make music that's honest. We talked about it earlier, but like just staying true to myself and just making music that I really, really enjoy. Because I have like made music that like I don't like. I just like I don't know. Like someone told me, they're like, don't write a song unless it's true, and I stand by that. And I don't know. I just kind of caught myself in a rut around like 2022 where I was writing songs, and I don't know. They just felt like forced and
Were
stuff.
you chasing the viral?
Yeah, I think I was. And I feel like a bunch of artists get caught in that.
Right.
It's a very relatable thing. But
Well,
you'll
the pressure
find,
to do it.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you
Like,
have a viral hit, like, you know, with Isabel, and then
Yeah.
everybody's like, the next. And you're like,
Yeah.
but you made Isabel from a place of authenticity. So,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
creating that again, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's forced. But yeah, I found myself in a rut and everything. But 2025, staying true to myself in all aspects of
that.
life.
I love that for you.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Outstanding.
I love that you love that for me.
Authenticity is what we're all about here, just being ourselves and enjoying the music too. It feels like a good time to jump in on our next song here in the Gem Happy Hour. We got about 20 minutes left. So,
Okay.
our fourth song this evening, what would you like to play for us?
It's good timing, Isabel.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, well, somebody knows the art of a good segue.
yeah.
You tell
I'll say
me.
this before we start. So this is a true song. We just said that. But a bunch of people thought it was like it wasn't. I don't know why. They're like, "Is Isabel a real person?" And every time I would say, "Yeah," they're like, "No way." But
Does Isabel know the songs about Isabel?
yeah, that's in the story. It's so crazy. So I went to LA and I went to this like party thing with like people and everything, and I was by myself, so I didn't have anyone to talk to. I was like, I don't even want to go to this thing, but I had to like start talking to people.
Right.
So I go there and I see this girl in the kitchen, and I like just go to the kitchen like, "Hey, how's it going?" And we like start talking and everything, and yeah, and so we just hung out for like that weekend, and just like it was so much fun. It was so cool. And then on the Monday after the weekend, I had a session, and I go and they're like, "So what's on your mind?" And I was like, "Oh, I met this girl. I was like, we were just like hanging out, whatever." And they're like, we should write a song about her. And I was like, no, 100 million times no,
No.
absolutely
I
not.
mean,
Because they wanted to
to
like,
blow it up.
they wanted to put her name in the song. I was like, bro, no, I can't do that. I just met the chick. Like, what are we doing here? But yeah, I made it, and then I showed it to her on Tuesday. We were hanging out. I was in her car. I was like, do not think I'm weird, but I wrote a song with you. Like, it's about you.
You're so weird.
Yeah, exactly. And your name's in it. And I played it for her, and she loved it. And I was like, okay, thank God. I was like, you don't think I'm weird, right? She's like, no, you're good. And then it became what it is. And yeah, I'm so thankful for this song.
Should we rip it? Let's run it.
Heck yeah.
Here goes Zach Hood. It's Isabel in the Jam Happy Hour.
So she's in neon lights, stayed up till 4 or 5. Think that it's kinda nice underneath the moon till the sunrise. Yeah, strung songs in your guitar, drove around in your jet black car, got lost, went too far, went too far. Now I'm wasting time with Isabel. 5 for sweet whiskey like caramel. Every time it feels brand new. Wish I could rewind the things we do. Now I'm wasting time with Isabel. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything just seems so real. Can't lie with the way I feel. Might be head over heels, head over heels. And that's no drama. If you wanna, if you want. Like caramel. Every time you say, shut the things we do. Now I'm wasting time with Isabel. Heck yeah. Dude, I would mess that one up. Like, what? Like,
We didn't know.
yeah, I was like, what am I doing?
We wouldn't know. So what's the relationship with Isabel now?
We're just mutuals. We just like, I don't know. We talk like every once in like 4 months. I don't know. Just like
Love
check
that,
up
though.
on each other. Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
She's like
It makes
traveling,
me-
like doing photography and stuff.
Very
It's really,
cool.
really cool.
It
Yeah.
makes me think of the Hey There Delilah.
Oh yeah.
Because Delilah hated that song.
Really?
She's not happy. She's like, I don't need People magazine articles about me. I don't. She's like, no. So
That's
I'm
fair.
glad. Isabel's like, oh, that's dope. That's great.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
And it's true. And authentic.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike a pink Ferrari, which we'll get into a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Tell me about going out to LA. Obviously, we know you met Isabel out there, but you walked into a studio for the first time. You'd already been doing
Yeah.
music. And that's the crazy thing about like technology now. Like where I'm at, where you're at, like we're having full shows, with all this stuff that we can have at home that you can, order off Amazon. It's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
little Pro Tools, a little Adobe, you can mix all your own stuff. But you walk into a studio in LA. Just a couple of years ago, was your mind blown? Was it set on fire? Was it like, oh, this is something I can get down with? Like, I nerd out on audio tech, and I think it's
Yeah.
really, really cool what, I'm all for Utah on a guitar and all day long, like, doing this beautiful thing together. But like when you get into like those studios where they've got like boards the size of an entire room and they
Yeah.
can create these amazing things. What was that like for you to walk into a like major studio in LA and you'd be like, "Oh, this is
Yeah,
different."
it's absurd.
It's
I was,
absurd.
it is, it really is. In Alabama, like when I was just like writing music, it was so bad. But like I was
So,
writing music with like my friends and stuff, or like we would just like freestyle into like our headphones or like something and just like put it
right.
on there. So like going from that to like seeing that, it was, I don't know, it was insane. I was like, you said it, like
Inspiring,
it's
insane,
so
or
inspiring. Like
okay.
I don't know, I fell in love with it, and I would like FaceTime my mom, like show her the room, like it was insane.
Yeah.
And like, and the sound that came from it too, it's like obviously such an upgrade from like Apple headphones, but
Yeah, right.
um
Well,
yeah,
it
I don't know.
created the wall of sound. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, and I can't produce for anything. Like I can't get behind a computer and
no,
like, no, I can't. He can, but I can't. I wish I could.
Utah.
Yeah. um I don't know, I mean, I can like play guitar and put it on a computer, but I can't like do
But you
all
know
that
what you
extra stuff.
like. Like, you know
Yeah,
what you're hearing.
He does.
that's
He
what I've
does.
learned. I've learned the language of like
The
music
lingo.
and everything. Yeah, the
Highs,
lingo.
lows,
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, like bro, throw some verb on that or something like that. You know how it goes. You know how we get down.
Throw some verb on that. Let's
Yeah,
go.
literally. But yeah, I've learned a lot over the past years with like producing everything, but I don't know. I just can't. I don't know how my fingers can't do it.
It's there you go. A goal for 25 when you're on the tour bus and you're traveling around the world, just like pop into your own Pro Tools and
This is
see what you
true.
can make.
This is very true.
I'm
I
putting
might
it out
actually
there.
make that my New Year's resolution.
We
I'll
were
do it.
talking about the fact that you like to release music, like almost like breadcrumbs for
Yeah.
your fans to follow. Um, every few months, a little something new. Do you watch the numbers though? Are you like an artist that will be like, oh, it's this many downloads, or it's this many followers, or it's this many fans, or this many streams? Like, do
Yeah.
you get caught in the numbers? Or are you just like, you know what? I'm just doing me, and whoever comes along and enjoys it, I'm appreciative.
I'd say I don't know. I mean, recently I've been making music for like me. Like if
Mm,
I genuinely feel like I connect to this song, because at the end of the day, if I make it for me, then it's gonna help somebody else.
sure.
So I
I
mean,
believe
numbers are
that.
cool. Like they're cool and all, but I don't know. Usually, like before a song comes out, I can like tell like if it's gonna be like this like huge thing or like if it's gonna be like still like a good thing. But like I don't know. I try not to like get caught up in numbers, but um, I've definitely fell victim to it. I've definitely
Oh,
like
well,
gotten
yeah.
sad over it. But I'm like, bro, it's a good song. Like just like you made this for you. Like live with it. But yeah, I try not to
Healthy.
get caught up in the numbers. Yeah,
That's a very healthy way to look at it too. You talk
yeah,
about the label and you talk about, when you as you continue to get more successful and build like more of a machine more than just the artist.
yeah.
Do you feel like a pressure to be kind of beholden to that? Or you're like, you know what? I'm here because I'm me and I'm just going to continue to do that.
Yeah, I don't know, just being I feel like being genuine gets across on camera. Like people can tell
Mm.
if you're actually being genuine and like it's you. And I don't know, like I'll scroll on TikTok and like see people like doing this like video for like a song and I'm like I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know, I just feel like genuine like authenticity, just being authentic. Just
You made
people
a very interesting comment though, because we were talking about music and you said about being on camera. So in your mind, music is always married to the visual.
definitely 100%. It's so funny. I'll say a story. I have a song called "I Miss My Friends." I won't be playing it today, but obviously about my friends from
You can
Alabama.
find it on your favorite Spotify playlist with Zachary Calloway.
Yes. But yeah, I went home for the music video, and my friends were in it and stuff, and
Fun.
um, we were. It was so cold. Oh my gosh, it was so
In
cold. Like
Alabama?
yes, it was like high 30s, and we were like on a boat, like driving. So it's like
Oh.
water, so like
I
the
mean,
wind,
yeah.
so cold. But they were so shy to be on camera, like so shy. And we were on the pier, and I was like, dude, I gotta do something. I was like, I'm gonna go get y'all White Claws. So I like went and got them like a drink, and then they just like loosened up, and then we were good.
You know,
Yeah, literally.
To take it back to Daphne, Alabama, in the middle of winter
Yeah,
on the water.
literally. It was
People don't
so
know.
crazy.
People don't know how harsh it is in LA.
Literally. But
How
yeah,
often do you get home at this point? Because I know you're in New York now.
I try to go home like every 3 to 4 months.
Oh,
It used to be
that's
like every two
solid.
months because I'm such a family person. Like moving to LA, like I was so like sad like the first few months because I'm a mama's boy. My mom's my best friend.
Yeah.
So I'd like call her and be like, "Oh, I want
Is
to come
she a
up."
Georgia fan too?
She's an Alabama fan.
That's my
Yes.
girl. All right.
Yeah,
Roll
yeah,
Tide.
yeah. Whatever. Yeah, she's a sweetheart, but yeah, I try to go home every 3 to 4 months. I'm going
Good.
home for Thanksgiving. Yeah, right
When
after
you go
sport.
home, do you tend to write more when you're in that space, or do you tend to like put it on the shelf and be like, you know what, this is time to just be me?
I wrote when she was mine there actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wrote that
There's
there.
a comfort to it.
Yeah, it really is. No, I love writing when I go home. Although my guitar there did snap in half. It really did. I was like
There's a
out on the
story in
balcony.
there.
Yeah, I was out on the balcony, like just like I don't know, just like looking at the sunset or something. My friend comes up. I hear a loud bang. I'm like, what was that? I like didn't play it in mind. And his name's Camilio. He's another artist. He comes around the corner and he comes up to me. He's like, brother, I'm not gonna lie. I just
Oh,
snapped
God.
your guitar. I was like, no. But I don't know. So I have to get a new guitar and then I'll write.
Well, before Thanksgiving, speaking of writing at home, I don't know if it's a good segue or not. Utah, I'm counting on you. Our fifth song this evening, perhaps maybe one written close
Yeah.
to home about
Driving
home.
around Alabama in your pink Ferrari.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Hey!
Yeah.
We
Big
got
Ferrari
thing
now,
going here. I
man.
love this.
We've never played this one acoustic, so bear with
This
us.
will
do it.
be so fun. All right, the first acoustic performance of Pink
Heck yeah.
Ferrari with Zach Hood here in the Jam Happy Hour. If you like the color pink, if you like Ferraris, if you love the music, please comment below. Every time you do, we're going to donate $1 on your behalf to this amazing Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. And we're going to see you first. So blow it up, everybody.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Everybody spam the comments. Let's go.
Yes, here we go. Game on. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You know I'm tired every day. And so we say shots, go to the same spots on replay. Yeah, I need a fire. Do you feel the same? No one will chase us, they can replace us. What do you say? Yeah. I know it's early and we're just two kids, but let me tell you something about the life we'll live. It'll go like this. We'll get the black tinted windows on a pink Ferrari. Drive real fast, past paparazzi. Just keep on yelling. Anymore, anymore. We're so happy when we hit the parties. I'll be quiet and you'll be quiet. We'll just run away. For more, we'll be in a hurry. Grab a few things. Yeah, we'll quit our day jobs and we can just get lost and leave everything. Hey, I know it's early and we're just two kids, but let me tell you something about the life we'll live. It'll go like this. We'll get the black tinted windows on a big Ferrari. Drive real fast, past paparazzi. Just keep on yelling. Anymore, anymore. We're so happy when we hit the parties. I'll be gliding, you'll be gliding. We'll just run away. For more, yeah.
Perfectly timed, well played. That is Pink Ferrari here with Zach Hood in the Jam Happy Hour. If you are enjoying the music and the conversation this evening, please make sure you're adding Zach to all of your playlists on your platform so he can just pop up organically as you go about your day-to-day life. Your day-to-day life is about to get very, very interesting. You have your debut album coming out soon.
Yes. Oh my God.
How does that feel?
It's insane. I don't know. I know I keep saying it's insane, but like everything's so insane. I've been writing this album for 3 years now, and I don't know. I feel like it's been my whole life, like just like building up to like this moment. You know,
Right.
it's like my first body of work. The album's called Whispering Pines. It comes out November 15th with some of the songs that I've been like teasing and stuff. Some of the songs that I haven't been teasing. But yeah,
Wow, that's
it's
like 20 days away. That's
20 days.
so
That's crazy.
soon.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
It's
I did that on purpose.
Yeah. But yeah, it's called Whispering Pines. And some of the people from home, they texted me and they're like, dude, like, is this so and so? And I was like, yeah, it is. But Whispering Pines is an apartment complex. That's what it's called, and that's the place that me, my mom, and my brother, we moved to after the divorce. And we just got so close, like as a family, and just really connected together as, I don't know, just 3 people trying to figure it out, you know.
Well,
But
I'm glad you found the beauty in a very hard situation.
that's exactly what I was about to say. Finding beauty in the chaos is the most beautiful thing, you know. We always found ways to smile and laugh. You know, it's like,
Well, I'll tell you this, and maybe it's a different perspective that you haven't quite figured out, but maybe you have. When it comes to moms, divorced moms, single moms, they make magic happen. For their
yes. Oh my God,
kids
they're the
when
I think they're
going
the strongest
through
people in the world.
hell.
They're the strongest. They really are.
The strongest. So kudos to your mom.
Shout out mom. Shout out Sandy. Go
Shout out to Sandy. Roll Tide, Sandy. But
Let's go.
you know, I don't think people, especially kids, until you're older, realize what all the things mom's juggling to try and keep some a semblance of normalcy in the lives for you and your brother and herself. And you, I would love to ask her how she feels about Whispering Pines as an album coming out, because it comes from this direct response to what you guys all went through together, but ultimately like what she provided for you guys too. So I jumped in. Tell me about Whispering
100%.
Pines.
So we just got really close together, and I don't know. I feel like this album, it's like if you're either going through a hard time or you're happy, you're having a bad day, you're having a good day, like you can come to this album and find yourself a good place. You can sit in a good place and feel less alone if you're feeling alone. I don't know. It's just a place of comfort. That's what Whispering Pines, the apartment complex, was for me.
Do you drive past it now and you're just like,
When I go home, sometimes I do, and I'm like, there it is. It's crazy.
it's like driving back, you go to your old school and you're like, wow, this is a lot smaller than I remember. Like you're
Yeah.
driving past the apartment complex, you're like, that's not how I remember it.
Yeah. No, it's
But
wild.
obviously
I-
emotionally you do.
Yeah, I love that place. All the kids would like gather around, just like, I used to think I was going to the X Games. I would have my skateboard and like scooter, I'd just be like hitting like a ollie going like 1 centimeter off the ground. Like, did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah,
love
but it was
that.
fun. It's a great place.
Whispering Pines will be out on November 15th. You can pre-order and add it to all your lists now. If you've enjoyed this hour of music with Zach Hood, please let everybody know it's coming out and comment and do the things so we can donate on your behalf to Sweet Relief. We have time for one more song this evening. Zach,
Heck
the
yeah.
hour goes by so fast.
It
How would
does.
you like to take us out?
We're going to play one of my favorite songs I've ever made. This song came out like 2.5 months ago, something like that. 3 months
Fresh.
maybe. Yeah. But people really connected with it. And I also made this song like right before I left LA to go to Nashville. It's about being in a relationship with someone, but you can tell that they're losing feelings, and I don't know, you just know that they're gonna leave you, and it's a sad thing. But yeah, this is called Weatherman.
Here's Weatherman. Enjoy. Zach Hood in the Jam Happy Hour.
Yeah.
the other day. Sweet, thought you were asleep. Took a shot and stayed up late. One day turned to 3 years to a week. I'm starting to think somewhere in the middle, black and white, growing up the middle. I can see it in your eyes, and I don't know why, but my eyes they out. Sound the alarm, the weatherman is screaming, there's a storm. It's coming out, you feel it. Trees are barely moving and the birds are asleep. Leaves have left the branches, now I know you're really leaving. The other day, I'll admit that I was out of place. But I just think you went and blew it way out of the force. Outside of what's important, couldn't find a reason to escape. So of course, you're somewhere in the middle, black and white, growing out the middle. I can see it in your eyes, and I don't know how, don't know why, but my eyes they break out. Sound the alarm, weatherman is screaming, there's a storm. It's coming out, you feel it. Trees are barely moving and the birds are asleep. Leaves have left the branches, now I know you're in. There's a storm, it's coming out, you feel it. Trees are moving and the birds are asleep. Leaves have left the branches, now I know you're really leaving.
That is Weatherman Zach Hood here in the Jam Happy Hour. Thank you so much for spending the hour with us. You guys don't forget the new album is coming out. The debut album is coming out November 15th, Whispering Pines. There's a lot of beauty and storytelling and music and authenticity packed into that album, as was this hour. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your talent with us. We really
Thank you
loved
so
having
much
you
for
here.
having me. This was so much fun.
Right? Yeah,
Let's go.
Come on, Utah, let's go. We'll see you guys in Napa hopefully soon. And in the meantime, cheers to you. And
Cheers.
thanks for enjoying.
Heck yeah.
Good night, everybody.